Having an attractive thumbnail for your YouTube video will increase your views. I will help you create an attractive YouTube thumbnails free with Inkscape. If you don't have Inkscape, go to inkscape.org to download it. The thumbnail should be truthful, meaning that it should represent what's in your video. Nothing worse than a thumbnail that doesn't represent what's in the video. It also should be identifiable so that the viewers can identify your videos from a glimpse. So here you can use your portrait or you can use your brand logo. It should stand out, so use vivid colors to create your thumbnail, and it should be readable, meaning put only a few words in it and make the words big and make the color contrasting, like the word white on dark blue or white on red. This way, the viewers can identify directly what's in your video and they can read the words easily, and this will attract them to click on the thumbnail and thus view your video. First, let's take a snapshot from a video. I am using VLC here to take the snapshot. VLC is also a free software that plays videos. I'm opening the video that I've made and I'm choosing a snapshot that is representative of what's in the video without giving out the result of the video. So here I'm comparing 4 SSDs in this video. So I will take this snapshot, simply in VLC, pause the video, go to video and then click on take snapshot. And then once you have the snapshot, open Inkscape and import it into Inkscape. So to do this, go File, Import, and choose the snapshot and click on Open and click on OK. It will be here. What's good of taking a snapshot directly from VLC is that the dimensions will be proportionate and the aspect ratio of the image and the thumbnail will be like YouTube wants it to be, which is 1920 times 1080 pixels. To add text, first I will be adding a rectangle as a background for the text. Here I chose rectangle on the left. I drew the rectangle. I will color it in red. So I simply click on red on the color bar and then I go and pick the text tool, click in the rectangle and start typing. Here I'm gonna type best SSD for your laptop, which represents exactly what my video is all about. I will make the text white, so click on white, and then I will make it bold. Click on text, text and font, choose bold and click apply. And simply I will stretch the text so that it will take all of the rectangle. As you see here, I stretch the text. It's very easy in Inkscape. And I'm adjusting a little bit the dimensions of the rectangle so it will be tidy around the text. Now that I've written the text into the rectangle, see how it stands out because it's white on red. I will give the text some effects. For this, I'm duplicating it. So after selecting the text, click Edit, Duplicate, and then color the duplicate black and bring it one layer down. And then after bringing the duplicate one layer down, I just skew it a little bit to the left and to the bottom and give it a little blur. I'm giving it only 2% blur. This way the text will be like having a shadow on the red rectangle, which makes it stand out even more. I'm grouping everything, so select the text and the rectangle and choose group, and I'm rotating it. In Inkscape it's very easy to rotate. Just click the text or click the object and take it from the extremities and just rotate it. It will rotate. I'm trying many different positions here, and I think this one is good because it's not hiding everything. It's still showing the SSDs and showing that I'm pointing to one of the SSDs. So now I'll be adding a lightning symbol. For this, I'm going to Pixabay.com. Pixabay.com is a royalty-free picture and symbols provider. which is very good. So simply go to pixabay.com, type lightning and search for it. And I'm choosing in the type here of the images I want vector graphics only, so that I can dimension them as I want. It's a free download, you don't have to pay anything. So I'm choosing vector graphic, which is the last one, and then clicking on download. You simply have to register for Pixabay to be able to download in SVG format. Now that the download finished, I will go to Inkscape and import it. So file, import once again, and this is the lightning that I just downloaded. I will turn it and then I will redimension it so that to put it underneath the best SSD for your laptop. So this also gives it a little accent and shows a little bit like the speed of the SSD. Now I will be adding my portrait to the picture. This is one of my portraits. I'm adding it here. Of course, I will redimension it. To keep the proportional dimension, press Ctrl on the keyboard while you're redimensioning the picture. As you see here, I will bring it a little bit down, what I wrote, so that I give some space for the portrait. And then the portrait, as you see, I'll make it a little bit bigger. And then I don't like it like square like this, so I'm gonna put a circle on it. And in Inkscape, if you want to make an object a circle or any other form, just draw whatever you want on it, then select both objects. As you'll see here, I'm gonna select both objects. I will zoom in so that you see. So this is the circle on my portrait. I'm selecting the portrait and the circle, and then click on Object, Clip, and Set. And here you go, the portrait is now in circle. I will also give the portrait a shadow effect. For this, I will draw a circle above it, and then bring the circle one layer down and take it a little bit to the left and to the bottom and give it some blur. This way also the portrait will show as floating on the image, as you see. So now let's zoom out a little bit and see how the picture looks as a whole. It's not too bad, but I'm seeing that the portrait is a little bit small. So I'll select it with the circle underneath it, and I'll redimension it a little bit. First, I'm gonna group it, and then redimension it a little bit, always by pressing on Ctrl while redimensioning. See here, I'm satisfied with this thumbnail. So now it's time to export it in PNG format. Click on File. First, I'm gonna save it, and then File, Export after I select everything. And then you see here I'm checking the dimensions, which are 1920 by 1080, which is great. I'm selecting the folder where I want to export it. Click on Save after giving it a name. And then simply click on Export. It will take a couple of seconds to export. Now you have your thumbnail ready. Now let's head to YouTube and choose the video that I want to change the thumbnail for, which is this video. If you want to see this video, simply click on the top right corner of your screen. See here, the thumbnail is a little bit dull. So I'm changing it, and you'll see how the new thumbnail will stand out. I'm simply clicking on the thumbnail, clicked on change, and then selected the new thumbnail. And here it is. Click on Save in YouTube Studio. And that's it. Now the thumbnail, I'm gonna show it to you in my channel under videos to make it a little bit bigger and see how it stands out. So I'm heading to my channel and then clicking on videos. And here you'll see the thumbnail, how it stands out when someone searches for it. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.